Here's what the government will tell you. The government will tell you how many apprehensions, how many people they've apprehended. They can tell you how many people they saw run in and they weren't able to get them. They can estimate how many people they didn't see. But what they won't tell you is people apprehended at the ports of entry. Like Border Patrol does the border, Customs does the ports of entry. When they release people, it's not counted. When Border Patrol or Customs gives apprehended people to ICE, they're not counted. And now my friend here, is suing the federal government. How many people are you letting in on the app? What have you heard on that, bro?
So we got a little piece of information about it. We're in litigation, having negotiations, and
Litigation.
What we got was the total number of immigrants that they allowed to fly from foreign airports into American airports directly. There is a program that they announced that they were going to give a bunch of nationalities the ability to just fly directly into the cities where they want to live. But then they just went silent on it and were hiding. It was like this big state secret. You couldn't find out how many they let fly into the country until now. So the piece that's up today says that 221,000 were approved to fly commercially into U.S. airports, and then they were released from the airports. That's of only 4 nationalities. There's another 5 nationalities that I'm after that also were allowed to fly directly into U.S. airports.
Who would they
and
be?
I think those are going to be Ukrainians, Salvadorans, Guatemalans, Hondurans, and Colombians.
And what are the 4 that you have data for? What 4 nations?
That's the ones I have data for. The 221,000 are Cubans, Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, and Haitians.
So you don't even have to come to the border now. Let's just fly right in, and you pre-state your claim of asylum, and then come on in. Now, how it used to work is this: when they say parole, if you came to the border and you said, "I'm seeking asylum," they would detain you, hold you, wait for you to hear a judge, right? And then either send you home or let you in. Parole is for medical emergencies, things of this nature, right?
Yeah, one-offs.
Okay.
Just a one-off.
So what Biden has done is mass millions. Just go ahead in and, check in with us. We're going to give you a phone. We'll pay the bill. And then when we call you, come to court, which could be, we know from the guy in the terror watch list here in Dearborn, it's been 2 years now, nothing. Is that correct?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. And so here's the thing: they're sandbagging on us. We want to know. I want to know which airports are you flying them to? Name them. We know there are 43 airports inside the U.S. that they're flying them to from foreign countries. They're saying that's a law enforcement tactics and procedures issue. We don't want to divulge that because it would ruin investigations or something like that. That's what they're.
What?
I don't know. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now where they're flying in. I'll tell you right now. JFK, Miami, Detroit, probably
LAX.
Dallas or Houston, LA.
LAX.
I mean, that's pretty
yeah.
simple. But
Yeah.
we're not talking
But I mean,
about this. So we're talking. I'm rounding up just for math. 240,000 people by airplane. Border Patrol tells me this is what Todd's got to sue the government for. How many people are you letting in on the app? Our guy, we know him, Chris Cabrera, Border Patrol Union, says it's at least 50,000. So when you do all of that, that's 70,000 more people a month, right? You're getting close to 1 million unaccounted for people in the last, prorated, 500,000 people in the last 4 or 5 months. You know what I hear a lot? Charlie LeDuff newsman, I thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I'm doing the news, the real news, right here, the No BS News Hour. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Odyssey, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. Power the people.